fucking asshole. You know why? You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
I want you to stand up tall and proud. I want you to speak up clear and loud. Brown baby,
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who child? Where is Tracy at? Where is Tracy? Oh, child. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. Hey, Vibrant. I know that you thought I was coming on at 10:30, so I see your message from earlier. Thank you so much. Hope Christmas shopping is going well, but hopefully maybe you're done and you can listen to your girl. What's up, Tracy with the tizzy? Bitch, you had it popping in the middle of the night. Okay. I woke up. I said, oh, Tracy on. Oh, not only is she on, honey, it's higher. Okay. What's up, Robin, my model citizen? Hey, shout out, y'all. They were doing some work yesterday on the internet. In my grid. So y'all just, send your girl some good energy and hope this show lasts because it's a little sketchy over here. Okay. What's up, Chocolate Bay, my boo brother? Oh, Honest Road and Made Alive. Okay, Honest Road. Hi, Ashika Harris. What's up, honey? Baby. I saw your comment, Chocolate Bay, and I just shared it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is that your first time seeing my intro song? That's why I like to, yeah, I love my intro song. I told the story last week how Langston bought that tune for me. Here go my girl in his house. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to make fun of y'all this week, honey. It's so much shit going on. What's up, Ronnie Q? Ronnie Q didn't like that she owned a restaurant in the community, but I don't care. That's what she does in the community. But it's a real nice restaurant. It's a jazz spot slash restaurant. What's up, kind of me? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of happy it's a little light up in here. The Sassy Show is the hoodest internet for a book. Okay, okay, baby. I'm kind of happy it's a little light up in here because, honey, the bombs that was going off last night, child, we don't need everybody in our business. Y'all just gather all the intellectual trolls and tell them to come on over here so we could chit chat real quick. Because I had all of this world news to talk to y'all about, but I ain't gonna lie, child. I we're gonna go down it real quick, but honey, we got to get to the bombs, okay? I don't even, honey, I'm speechless. It's just a whole bunch of shit coming on in, okay? Y'all hit that like button for me. I appreciate it sincerely. And like Robin said, thank you to everybody coming in. Okay, child, I can't even stay focused. It's just too much shit going on. This world news stuff. Oh, Ronnie Q, you don't know? Okay, hold on. I got a couple of shout outs, like I said, and then we're just gonna get to the shit because it's Saturday afternoon and honey, grab your little cocktail. Yes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Saturday don't count anyway. Um, Shout out King Roman News. He had a very touching live. I don't know by now. I don't know what day it was, Monday or Tuesday, but it is his. Oh, in fact, now I do know that it was Tuesday because I think he was coming on initially to apologize for not being able to come on that later that night. I think Tuesday is his big night, and so anyway, it was very touching. So I'm sure it's his last live because I don't think he's come live since. And he started out by telling a story about he had a lot of things to do in regards to work. Oh my Lord, I was here. Yeah, honey. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Y'all give me a second now. We trying to be y'all give me a second. Lord, let me try to be a little bougie before I just bring out all the hood, okay? Um, so he was talking about how he had a lot of stuff to do at work, right? And he was so focused on his YouTube stuff that he had neglected his work stuff. And that was kind of the first time in his career that he had done such. And he got caught up because his boss asked for the rough draft on Saturday, even though, excuse me, even though the project wasn't due until Tuesday. You know how they slip up on you, and bosses good leaders are good leaders for a reason. Probably knew that he hadn't been asking enough questions or hadn't been inquisitive enough, or something gave her a red flag to say, let me ask this guy for the rough draft. Well, he said he didn't have anything because he was so focused on trying to get, the YouTube stuff together. So talks about how he was reprimanded and he was really in his feelings about it, rightfully so. All of us know when you don't want your boss to be reprimanding you, especially when you're at a certain level. You're at that level for a certain reason. You should know how to act appropriately in regards to getting the work out in a timely manner. He said that it all turned out pretty decent, but that he needs to take a step back because he realized that YouTube was interfering with his real life. So I did want to talk about that. But like, I'm just being honest. There's some more shit to talk about, but we may bring that back up next week because I think that that's like a whole topic of, if you have a full-time job and if that full-time job is a career, it's going to be very difficult to maintain both of those. That's what I mean. I'm just telling y'all, that's what I figured out in 6 weeks. I guess sometimes it takes a motherfucker 6 months, 6 years. For some of y'all, it didn't take me and my crew that long to figure it out. I was like, oh no, I'm not about to be clipping this and doing this and researching that. And I'm not about to do all that. I ain't got time for all of that. And especially if you have, like I said last week, and I was trying to say a month ago, the algorithm is not going to let you out anyway. So exactly what are you doing all this for? Because if it don't make money, it don't make sense. And I stand by that. Okay. And Ronnie Q, I thought you was gonna at least give us like 20 minutes before the shade, but I guess not. Um, but but it's not. I'm gonna read the first one. You it's back. Oh, is it back up now? Is it back up now? I can kind of tell that you guys can probably hear me because it just, can you still not hear me? Hello, can you hear me now? Hello. Okay. Thank you. It takes the StreamYard is a takes a minute. Yeah, y'all. I can tell when you can't hear me or when like I get this little thing on the internet. So I knew it was going to be sketchy because I'm not on 5G. I'm on like regular internet. So I don't know, y'all. We'll try to do the best that we can this morning. I knew it whatever they did yesterday, trying to work on the lines. I'm not on 5G. I'm on regular internet. So we'll just try to do the best we can. So let me hurry up and get to into it. But yeah, I was saying when the sound went out that I'm not sitting in judgment of um King Roman. He's he sounds like like a really good guy. Like he was just being transparent. We've all made mistakes, but that's what I was saying. Like you can't, this YouTube thing is very time consuming, and the only people that I really know, not that I know, but the people that are doing it at a certain level, they don't work. That YouTube is their job. And then the people that are doing it at a lower level, I don't know a lot of people who work and do YouTube. I know Brianna does. Shout out to Bree, but she's said, that yeah, it's very difficult to work and to, do YouTube. But I don't really know anybody else who works and does YouTube in our cousin sector. So that's not a dig at them. It's just the truth. It's very difficult to do both. So shout out to King Roman. You guys go check that out. There was a lot of other transparency in that video. It's talking about his life, being a young gay man, black man, um, and just how difficult the family is having with that with his lifestyle, and it was very touching live. So I just wanted to give him a shout out and say, sending you a virtual hug, like I said in your chat. Continue persevering, continue being strong, and I'm glad you learned this lesson about YouTube, earlier versus later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it is what it is. It's just a hobby that doesn't pay you. Focus on your real life, on the shit that pays your bills. And that's just it. Put all that energy into that. Um, Ronnie Q, we not even Lord Jesus. Thank you. Can we get some more likes, Ronnie Q? Don't come over here with all that bashing stuff, because I be everywhere, girl. I be everywhere. So I don't know about people, how a bunch of people be telling stories and shit, but I'll be everywhere in the cousin sector. So yeah, a lot of people enjoyed his interviews for sure. For sure. But they took up a lot of time. All of that stuff that you guys see that he's doing on the screen takes a lot of time. It's just like my friends that do real live editing. A 2-minute commercial could take them 3 months with all the editing. So it's it's just it's not as easy as it looks. You know what I'm saying? So the people have to figure that out for themselves. Don't laugh at her, Chocolate Bay. She's encouraged. Her and her brother Langston, they are encouraged by the laughter. Don't laugh at her. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this today. Damn, these hoes. Damn these. Damn it, Spectrum. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to wrap this up. Hey, Allie, what's going? Girl, her Allie acting a fool. Baby, y'all, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I must drop the link, and we're gonna cut this short today. I have all of this world news to talk about, but we'll carry it over to next week. We're just gonna talk some shit real quick, because I think it's gonna keep going back and forth, and I don't feel like dealing with that. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that wants to come up real quick. Um, but gosh, there was so much. That whole and Tracy did a good job. You guys go check out Tracy's live. Obviously Yusef. What is Yusef's name, y'all? Can you help me? Yusef from Yusef from Ratchet TV. YUCEF from Ratchet TV. He had he dropped the bomb. He dropped the bomb. And basically was like, "Oh hell no, Dory." And poor Dory trying to say that she didn't know. Hold on. Oh, here go my boy. I hope this, baby. I hope, baby, I'm not putting up all that shit. Is this you, boo?
What's up? What's up, Sassy? Hey, boo.
What's going on? I know you catch live, and then I'm having internet issues. What's going on?
Sassy, I tell you, I'm one for the internet issues, dear. I just had a laugh where I tell you I had the most raggedy internet connection, dear. I tried to make it through it, but they was telling me, they
Ronnie,
was letting me know.
I was gonna tell Ronnie, is that you, boo?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna tell you, Ro, when you're going live at work, you said that it's horrible internet. Just turn your Wi-Fi off and just go off of your phone internet. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I actually did that, Sassy, and it still wasn't giving me what I needed.
Oh, that sucks. Good morning, Sassy
Yeah.
Francis. Hey,
Hey,
the
honey
hood
cute.
table. Good morning. Hey, Ronnie, girl, child, what y'all want to talk about? Because I want to talk about it all. And Ronnie, now I'm not trying to, censor you, but we're not gonna be bashing the people's chats that I be in and whatnot.
Oh no, I'm not bashing anybody.
The sweet voice always gets me.
one man's one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Exactly, darling. But y'all, okay, let's talk about this bomb that Mona Simone handed to Yusef the. I always want to call him Yusef the Great. What is his
I don't
name?
know
Yusef the
him.
Ratchet or something? You don't know
Wait,
him?
No, I've seen him a couple of times. I know the name Yusef, but I don't know the whole name.
Yeah, me. I can't. I watch his cooking stuff because I
yeah, it's like use of ratchet news. It's somewhere on those lines, I think.
She's gone out again. Keep talking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ronnie Q. Yeah, I think it's Yusuf Ratchet News, but I know it's some more that he adds on to his name though.
But do you know? I want to know what she was talking about as far as Tracy's uh, news that she put out, because I'm not up on what Tracy was talking about, and I'm not up on what Yusef was talking about either. So do you have any information about what Yusef and Tracy dropped until she gets back? Do you have any information about the
I'm back
stories
now.
that they dropped?
Well, you know what? I was hearing I had gave some news earlier. I heard about some recordings that came out that Yusuf had dropped on Diamond Dory from what I was hearing.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So basically, you. So basically, I guess Yusef was in the Mona raw be privileged what you call it, who is that, door diamond ring dory crew, right? I guess he was in that crew talking to them behind the scenes, chit chatting, whatever, right? So Mona called. Okay, Robbie and Dory were on the phone gossiping. Mona called Dory. Somehow Dory didn't either she merged the call or she didn't hang up the second device. That part I'm a little sketchy on how it happened. But now, unbeknownst to Dory and Raw, Mona is listening in on their conversation and recording it. Y'all hear me? Y'all both put yourself on mute, but you don't have to.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what, Sassy? Yeah, that's kind of what I was hearing as well.
Okay,
Um,
so then that's how it.
Who knows how to record conversations? Ooh, I
I
don't
don't. That's girl.
I don't even know
For
how
that.
to
I don't even
do
know
that.
how to do it. And I'm not
Wow.
saying I just don't even know how, but some of them clearly say that, listen, if you're on the phone with me, I'm recording this. You know what I'm saying? So they know how. So
I mean, I
they're
could figure it out, but I just don't
right,
have
right.
the
It's
I
not
don't
right at my
have the
fingertips.
need to,
Right,
yeah, I don't
right.
have the need to do that. So yeah, what who wow.
Oh
I
well,
feel
this
like you
is
never trusted the person in the first place for you to do a recording. So it was kind of like, why did the recording happen in the first place?
And what does that say about me that I am doing that? Mm.
well, yeah. It means we know what it means, right? We don't have to.
Mm.
We don't have to say it. We know exactly what it means. Let me get this back from behind here. I don't like this thing in the background of us. Well, yeah, we know exactly what it means. If you're doing that, but like I said, the people do say that they are doing it. Hold on. Here comes Boo. Hey, honey.
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Ronnie
Hey.
Q?
Langston.
Brother Row. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Langston? How are you
How are
doing
you?
today?
Oh, it was great, man. Like Sassy was saying, there was a lot of stuff going on. So, you had this tape recording going on. And Ronnie, I know what you're intimating by asking the question, who knows how to record? When you're dealing with people who record calls, they're usually of a questionable character. People who go around wiretapping, recording calls, that's operating below the line. And,
Exactly.
and usually, and this isn't, I like these ladies, but Mona, Robbie, who's another one, Brooke, when they're
Kelly.
involved in something, Dory, there's some fugazi type of stuff happening. So, the whole thing of leaking something, or is this all just one big, you know, plot? Because I believe the term that Fi came up with is clout clown, people who make a fool out of themselves on purpose just for attention because they're lacking attention. And so we have to keep that in mind that this may all be just part of a setup. It may not even
Okay,
be
let me
real.
finish and that may be true, but let me finish telling a few people who may not know, because it was a lot and it happened later in the evening to the early morning. So maybe you guys don't know. So the gist of it
Hey,
is that
real quick, Sassy, real quick. I wanted to ask Ronnie. Ronnie, is there any truth to the rumor that Dory's husband, who has been also called a pimp, that Dory used to be a bottom, what's the term they call a bottom chick? And at some point, the pimp husband knocked out her teeth.
I,
Is there any truth to that rumor?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And they don't call them a bottom chick. They call them a bottom bitch.
Oh, I can't use that word, but yeah, thanks for clarifying that. Go ahead, Sess.
thank you. Uh, so right, exactly this and exactly that. Okay. So basically Mona records the conversation. Throughout the conversation that Dory is having with Raw, Dory is slamming everybody. I don't like Suge. I don't fuck with him. He's not to be trusted. I sent that nigga. Now, this is y'all. Now, Sassy's about to go into her role playing mode, okay? I sent that nigga 2 cash apps for breakfast. Nigga, here's breakfast on me. You know, Dory's a whole pimp in these streets, okay? I sent that nigga 2 cash apps. Yeah, I be flirting with him. Okay. And like they say on the streets, honey, if it's a lie, you told it. So I don't need no smoke over here. We're just recapping what you guys said, okay? What was on recording. Then she can't I can't remember what she said about Yusef. Somebody has background, please. Um, she's something about sh- she doesn't really like Yusef or something. Y'all have to tell me in the chat what she said exactly about Yusef. But he's thinking that they're decently cool because they do talk behind the scenes and chit chat, and she shares out his lies, I think he said, and she gives him advice, and so he's thinking that they're okay. What's up, WJ? Is that W Jackson? Hey. Um she's talking about Deanna. She doesn't like Deanna. She's talking about Mona. The stuff about Mona is crazy. I mean, just crazy. Like she said she would leave her husband for Mona. It just y'all go check out Yusef's show. It was an hour and 50 minutes. It's really no timestamp. You really have to start from the beginning, but he is talking throughout. Mona comes up to give clarification. Deanna, oh, she's dogging out Cookie. Cookie comes up and lets her ass have it. It's a mess. It is a mess. Okay. Then Tracy follows up, and you gotta check out Tracy because on Tracy is, trying to stay neutral, but Tracy is kind of like, because now the story from Dory is, I knew Mona was on the phone the whole time. I knew Mona was on the phone. Girl, no, you didn't, Dory. Like I said, I ain't got no beef with you, but girl, I can hear it that you don't know that she's on the phone. And like,
Yeah, I think she lost sound again. but I will say this. I will say this. I was suggesting that this all could be fake, but the reason why it may not be fake, Yusuf and his mods. You know, Ronnie Q, you didn't go into Yusuf's chat last night, but uh, they started attacking the viewers. That's when I knew they weren't in it for clout because they started calling out saying, you people that are here now aren't here when I'm talking about real stuff that affects black people. But when I have mess, you know, you all show up. Wait, what was that?
Those are my dogs.
Oh, I didn't know you had dogs, Ronnie. No, I'm being serious. I didn't know you had dogs. But getting back to
She went on
what I
mute
was.
so she could deal with them.
Oh, okay. But I thought it was I thought Yusuf was really on point last night. I like Yusuf. So it was good to see people finally come into his chat legitimately. The last time I've seen that many people in his chat, Mona and Dory had brought views. I don't think Yusuf knew that they had brought him views. That was the
No,
same thing.
you're saying brought. You mean bought?
Yeah, bought views.
Yeah, I
Bought.
thought you said brought. Okay, bought. You thought, yeah, the last time he had that many people, they had bought him
Yeah,
views,
they had
not
bought
brought. I want to make
views.
that clear.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. They had bought views. And I think that was the same time Dory was buying, Mona was buying Dory views as well, and the numbers would go up and down because they were using an inferior service because they don't know any better. I assume the ringleader is Mona. And so it just causing a question. The whole thing is murky, very murky, but it is entertaining. But you called out Tracy. Tracy had Queen of Joke on. I'm a big fan of Queen of Joke. And listening to her, you heard that, right, Sassy?
Kinda, sorta, because remember that's when yeah. I mean, she went back. Yeah, I heard enough of it. Yeah, the part when I mean, she just she drug Dory. Y'all gotta watch it. You gotta go over there and watch Tracy. I don't know how long was Tracy's live.
I was in and out. I can't
Yeah,
say for sure.
I don't know, but you guys gotta go listen to Yusef. Then you gotta go listen to Tracy, and then Bree was
And,
live.
and
So
don't forget,
it was
and
a
don't
mess.
forget about Ali. Ali finally, she had the epiphany. Ali, you realize what I had been saying over the past 2 weeks about that other, you know, that that content creator who has been a failure on YouTube her whole career.
Who,
Uh,
Trish?
you, well, we don't want to put any names out there. We don't want to put any names out there, but
It was
you
kind
should
of
have heard.
obvious.
You should have heard Ali and Pizarro last night. There was just so much going on.
It was
It
so
was
much going on, and I can't believe my internet is tripping today. I think it's trying to keep me out of trouble.
You know
But
what? I didn't even watch uh Piss Hole, but when you said who was an obvious failure all her YouTube career, it was no doubt who you were speaking of. You're right. I didn't even have to call the name. It was just so blatantly obvious who Langston was talking about. Why did he drop off? He always drop
so
off unceremoniously.
I don't know. He'll be back. Um, but okay, so yeah, so I didn't hear the alley thing. I didn't hear did you guys, either of you guys hear the
N-
alley and the
No,
I didn't hear that either.
I just used deductive reasoning.
right? So I didn't hear that. So I guess I gotta go figure that out. Whose channel was that on, Alley?
He said that was on Pizarro's.
Hmm.
I wasn't on at all last night, so I didn't hear any of this. So all of this is new to me. Now I'm gonna have to go listen to all of this. Now you have to give me the name of Yusuf's channel because I've never been there before and I need to find it. So I need to know the name of his channel. So I'm like, I'm like writing all this stuff down, and I'm like, what is the name of his channel exactly so I can find it? Maybe someone will put it in the chat so I can find his channel because I definitely want to. I want to see his.
Yeah, I think
I'm
they put
sorry.
it in the
You
chat
guys know I
earlier.
went out. You
No
guys know I went
problem.
out. What were you saying, Ronnie Q? You want to
Uh,
see who
Can
Yusef?
somebody write the name of Yusef channel in the
There
chat
it
so
is.
I can find it? Thank you.
There it is. Yusef
Yeah.
of Ratchet Today TV. And I think Allie is a mod over there. So thank you for that.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Robin. Thanks, Chocolate Bay. Yeah. What's up, babe?
Hey, sorry about that. I had to drop off to do something.
Okay. Honest Road. What's up, boo? Have you seen anything that you want to talk about?
Yes, you know what, Sassy? It is something that I wanted to talk to you about, and that was Sassy. I heard you were on the streets letting somebody have. I heard you was giving it to somebody. I was like, hold on, my black butterfly had to go off on somebody. Sassy, what's up? What
Not,
happened, boo? Who we gotta
not,
go? Who we
not
gotta go find?
Not really. It was just that really weird girl from the other sector, Melly Mel. I didn't really go off on her though. I just think it was just kind of like funny, silly. I wasn't. I don't even know the chick. She was just. I just thought she was odd, so I just gave her a little like real slick shade. But it was. I didn't go off. And then she said I was caping for Miss Dovey, and I was like, girl, you don't even know me. Like I'm just telling you that. Like it really wasn't that exciting. Who told you that, Brianna?
Yeah, yes, I heard it. Yeah, in one of Rihanna's lives.
Yeah, I heard that. Somebody sent me the clip of that. Brianna just got a tickle out of it, but it really wasn't all that. Whose is it? What is this? Is this Yusef's channel, Robin? Probably is. Yeah, it really wasn't that exciting. I think you know how some things hit you differently, and I think oh, there's the link running queue, so you can click on it real quick and then subscribe, so you'll have it in your you know in your history. But you know how some stuff just tickles you, when a person says it. So I think Bree was just tickled by it, but it really wasn't all that. But if you want to watch that live from Pizarro later, Miss Dovey, ooh, Miss Dovey let her have it, honey. I mean, y'all, I'm gonna do better next week so I can, because when I say the live, you don't know which live. I think that one was, I want to say that one was called Fake Intel. I think
Fake
that was
intel.
it. I think that one was Fake Intel. If you scroll to, you can see Miss Dovey. Miss Dovey, the girl is scared. I mean, she regretted even saying anything about Miss Dovey. She thought she had to worry about Miss Bless, but really it was Miss Dovey. Miss Bless didn't really even want to give her any smoke. But that happened. Check out King Roman. Uh, I'll slightly touch on some other weirdness. Did you guys know that I guess Peace Love and Sean Bradley were on the same plane together, ironically, and Peace Love took a picture of him?
I just heard that in Breeze, and I saw it in I looked at Five's video.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
saw the picture now, outside of that Southwest terminal. It was that was interesting. I mean, you never know when you might run into somebody from the beef sector.
Yeah, that's true,
And
Langston.
I'm sure he probably didn't even recognize her, whereas she probably recognized him. He probably didn't even know who she was, huh?
Probably,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, definitely. I doubt
So she had the
she
upper
didn't know.
hand.
Yeah, but that's a hell of a coincidence. Hell of a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just
Well, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
know how they say it's only 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah,
So
when it comes to Kevin Bacon.
not only Kevin Bacon, with everyone.
Okay. Okay. Uh, but look, Ronnie Q, I'm glad that you're here. I'm really surprised you didn't know who Yusuf was. Uh, he's uh, he's an interesting character. I like him. I like him. I mean, I think he and Honest Row came on around the same time. Um, Row, you don't do actual lives. You do uploads, correct?
Yeah, for the most part, Sometimes I dip and dab and doing a couple of lies here and there.
Yeah, I need you because listen to me on this, man, because I heard you talking about your boss. You seemed like you were going to get kind of confrontational with your boss about not coming in today. You told him a couple of days previously that you weren't going, you're scheduled off for the day, but they try to be slick and try to get you on the schedule for today. But don't get too angry with your boss. I had to say the same thing to Demetra. She started a new job as well, according to her. On her live, she also expressed some thoughts about her manager, her boss. Uh, just, uh, if it's a relatively new job, try to try to work with your manager as best as possible, and give it some time before you really start to show out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you know what, Langston, I understand exactly what you mean. But see, actually, this person that I was discussing was not actually my boss. It's somebody that is that yes, they are a leader. Me and him actually right now we have the same position, but it's just that sometimes where I work, we go to different departments to do. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my phone. Sometimes we go to other departments to do different types of um, overtime.
Right,
And I
right.
told this person that I was not going to work because I'm trying to get my I got some stuff going on with my asthma, so I wasn't going to do it. So we had already
Yeah,
discussed that I was not going to, come in. If I did decide, then I would let them know. But
exactly.
sometimes people, when they have like, I guess this whole, they think they have a hold on power. They
Right,
feel that they can intimidate you,
right.
and not listen to your no. That's why I was trying to say that they don't listen to your no. When you are not, when you're mainly a nice person, they try to kind of take advantage of that. So
Yeah, they
this person
definitely
came
will.
at me saying, "Oh, so yeah, make sure I put you up there to come in." And I handled it well though. I was like, "Why would you put me up there if I told you I was not coming?" But they still put me on. They still put me up there. So they was like,
Right.
"But yeah, just make sure that you call me if you want gonna if you're not coming in." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna make sure to call you, but you're gonna get the same answer that I told you the first time." Because see, that's
Well,
the way some people you just got to work with. I'm in the
well,
same me and this person are on the same level of positions. So,
Yeah,
I just had
bro,
to let them know the real deal.
well,
Sometimes you got to
bro,
be serious with folks because they will not respect your decisions.
well,
That's what I
bro,
was trying to say.
well, bro. Well,
Hmm.
you sometimes you have to be firm in your yes or no. I think you left it a little open when you said, I'll call you and let you know. See, you have to be a little firmer because you said,
that's correct.
I don't think I'll come in and I'll call you and let you know. See, you have to be firm in your decision, and if you're not firm in your decision, you can't then come back and say people are running over you. Uh, the man put you up there based on the fact that you said you would call them and let them know. So that was not a firm no. So they put you up there waiting for you to call them and give them a no. So it was a tentative yes. He saw it as a tentative yes. So
Well,
it
I
was
agree
a
with. I understand.
miscommunication.
Not well. I agree with Ro. He said no, but if something changes, I will call you to let you know. So I think that he's correct in saying that if you are a nice person, then sometimes, and we all know this, that in the workplace, they will try to take advantage of that because he said no. And you're right, Ronnie Q. It should be a flat out no, but everybody doesn't talk the same way.
Right.
So
So I
it
think
does.
it leads to a miscommunication.
Exactly, Ron.
I don't think it was a miscommunication. I think that some people are bullies and some people are like, yeah, 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 you like this money. You come in every time we ask you to. I'm just gonna put you up there. You're gonna have to tell me no again. And I
That's
think Ro is
right.
saying, yeah, that's what I hear. I don't hear that it's I don't I you know, you're talking to two very strong communicators in Ronnie Q
Mm-hmm.
and Langston Ro. So they're like, I'm not coming in. That is good advice, but also on the other side of the coin, everybody does not talk the same. So
Right.
if he says no, but he's trying to make it a softer no, like saying no, but if I feel up to it,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's a clear statement as well. That's like
Correct.
saying no, I know I don't want to come to dinner, but if anything changes, I'll let you know. Then you say, well, why you didn't show up to dinner?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to ignore the fact that I literally did say no? I have
Mm-hmm.
people I talk like that sometimes too, but people stronger communicate not strong communicators, but people that have a more forceful way of communicating pick out what they want to hear. But if the in the sentence entirety, I said no, but I
Right.
will let you know if something changes. So it's
Yeah.
like where I mean, I didn't hear it, Ro, but I'm glad that you're finding your voice,
Mm-hmm.
and you cannot be to the point of just tiring yourself out. Money is good, you know what I'm saying, and we all need money to survive, but we also need rest to be able to live properly.
And
So I am
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
no, that's all I was gonna say.
And you're right not to let anybody manipulate you into doing anything that you don't want to do, but just be firm in your no. You don't have to make excuses for saying no. Just say no, thank you, and no, I don't want the overtime. Just you don't have to make excuses for saying no to overtime, especially overtime. I thought they was like, mandatory overtime or mandatory you must come in, but straight up overtime, you don't have to make excuses for saying no to that. Just a simple no. It suffice.
Hey, Ronnie Q,
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
you know who properly bona fide is?
I've heard of her. Yes, she has me blocked. Yes,
How's you blocked? What did you do?
I spoke. I chatted as usual. What?
No, see, well, the reason why I asked, she just came on my radar this week, and I watched her. She seemed a little eccentric. But anyway,
Hmm. Yeah.
she's got some opinions, so I like that. She's opinionated, but she just seemed a little off center. But
Yeah.
she seemed to be homophobic in a way.
Yeah.
Uh, and
She has some quirks, but she doesn't like quirks in others. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was very interesting. Sassy, did you watch it? Oh, see, she's got
I think she got yeah, she's quirky, but she's very sensitive.
yeah, yeah, because I know she got into some beef with with
Olivia
Mr. Caldwell
and
uh,
Olivia.
and Olivia. Well, I don't know
Hmm.
about that part, and I was like, wow, and then
Yeah,
I watched her for a little bit, and she just seemed a little out there, a little
but
out
she
there.
and James have been going at it for quite a while now.
Yeah.
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 What's the central point of their like disagreement?
The central point of their disagreement is that James has been saying that she is a repressed uh, lesbian, and her point is that that is not true, and she doesn't know why he's saying that, and he's saying that if it wasn't for her mother being alive and her being a staunch Christian, that she would be living her life as a lesbian. And she is insulted by that. And she's saying that James is saying lies about her. And James is saying that she's admitted that she's had, uh, lesbian relations in some type of way, some type of
Oh wow.
intercourse.
Yeah.
She did. She said yesterday that she kissed the girl and sucked some titties, but that's it.
Yeah.
I'm going back on
Who?
mute.
Yeah. lesbian
Oh,
interactions, and
Oh,
Well, it
and she
depends.
likes lesbian porn. I'm going back on
oh
mute.
yes, and
Well, see now you're going into because I don't
Oh,
know a
and
lot.
Sirius Bayless did a whole montage of her like saying that she would jump off. She would, if she ever had a lesbian interaction, she would kill herself in 3 days. Okay, I'm going back on mute.
and and and
oh my
see,
lord.
I don't understand if you like this is me. My understanding is if you like lesbian porn, this is me. If you
Well,
like
I'm a fan of
lesbian
lesbian
porn,
porn myself. I'll just put it out there. I'll put it out there. I confess.
exclusively,
Well,
exclusively.
I do like ebony porn too. Uh,
I can't. That's
little bit,
enough. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I
Go
said
ahead,
it
little,
Ronnie.
right.
little bit of
Right.
interracial. You know what I'm
Okay, thank
saying?
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ronnie. Nobody.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So that's what happened. I don't know these
Yeah, it was.
people. I don't know these
It
people.
was wild. Like, what do they call it? A murderous weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. And I know, like, normally I would have been, like I said, this internet thing has gotten me mixed up. Normally we would have said one topic at a time. This is going to be a short live. Y'all go check out Properly Bonafide. She had Uncle Tim up there. I think she
What
had
Uncle Tim had to say?
ooh, child. Uncle Tim was, baby, that shit was so funny. The parts that I saw, he was talking about, of course, anybody, one guess who he was talking about.
What he asked her was she a bottom?
Baby, he was talking about Jay Wilson, honey. And properly was like, wait a minute, I don't
Oh,
talk
she
about him like that. Child, he was talking about the husband or the boyfriend or whoever. I don't know Jay Wilson's relationship very well, but whoever that gentleman is that he's been in a relationship for a long time, Uncle Tim was going off. She was like, no, nigga, you can't be doing this on my channel. he kept he kept going. Uncle Tim, Uncle Tim is honorary. Oh my gosh. He
Can-
is a honorary,
cantankerous.
cantankerous little fella. Honey, he was going, it was so fucking funny. She kept trying to, no, no. He was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. This motherfucker talking about me and what I have and what I don't have. Fuck him and his ass. And I said, oh Lord, baby. The shit was funny. Then she was upset.
You know,
Like since
I've got to say, I can't. I'm just not into this Timothy Blaine dude. He, he's just
what?
another. I'm
You're
just
not
not
into
into
who?
Tim
Tim
Blaine.
Blaine?
I don't find
Oh
him
well,
interesting. He's just another old
everybody's
freak.
not for.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I, don't-
everybody's not.
you know who my favorite old creep is Carruthers. Carruthers is starting a new channel soon. Ronnie Q, I know you heard about this.
No,
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
starting a
oh,
new
you don't know?
channel.
no.
Oh, it's
It's
gonna
going
be
to be
called bitch
called
ass
Band.
nigga.
What?
Band. Yeah. Yeah. He said, well,
Ban.
he's getting wise. He's
How
getting
long do you
wise.
think it's gonna be up?
What's the
He
premise
said
of
a
it?
few weeks.
Well, the premise is, one of these people who's disgruntled with Sir King, so they
Huh?
start a
Hey,
channel
Cocoa
just
Puff.
attacking him for clout. But
Oh,
I'm fully supportive of it because you know what Carruthers has been offering his content now is like poor audio and bad records. So now, if he's going to give us like real content where he's bashing Sir King, I'm all for like a marathon Sir King bashing. There's two things I love. It's like bashing Sir King. I don't even hate the guy. I mean, he knows I don't hate him or anything. It's just that the guy is just such a buffoon. Like, I don't even feel good talking about him right now because he dropped these bones. He charged people $150 to release some bones on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
He thought it was going to be a big hit for him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a total dud. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he released some old clips nobody cared about. You didn't hear any talk about it. Matter of fact, he didn't even come on. I didn't know if he came on yesterday. I mean, he was so embarrassed by this. I mean, and he should be, because
Mhm.
nobody attended this, and it was
Mhm.
over a 2-day period. It was Halloween and the day after, and he released the bones, and I guess Mama D was on live, and this is an elderly woman who was dressing up in a Halloween costume, wearing sunglasses, and it
What
was
was her character? I didn't get it. What was that? She
a
just like put
creepy
on all
a
her
creepy
shit.
old lady. Yeah,
Oh,
just a
okay. Thank
creepy
you,
old lady.
babe.
I think that
Okay.
was her character.
Okay.
But
And okay, the other thing that I want to talk about real quick since we're on there, Troy Allen came up on Properly Bonafide's
oh
panel
yeah,
too. And remember I
Troy.
was telling you that somebody, hold on. Okay, I was telling you that oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me get on Troy Allen in a second. Yes. Hey, you guys check out Mr. Williams' new channel, Bitch Ass Nigga, BAN. It's not only going to be about Sir King, from what I understand the other day. It's going to
Keep
be all of
keep
the
it on
Tom.
Sir King, Crothers. Keep it
It's
on
not
Sir
going to
King.
be all about Sir King. It's going to be about all the buffoonery and the people that he thinks is portraying bitch ass nigga behavior. He mentioned Ken. So it's not going to be
Oh,
just about
Oh yeah, I
STK.
forgot about Kiki. I can listen
So
to some Kiki Bass
okay,
anytime.
thank you. Okay. So you guys check out Mr. Carruthers.
Back
I
to
don't know.
Troy Allen, because Troy Allen made a good point. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
So yeah, you guys check out Mr. William Carruthers' other page. Subscribe to him if you're not, so that you can get the link for the new
Man, you're
bitch
doing a lot of
ass.
plugging these people. Come on.
Babe,
Go ahead.
babe, you keep interrupting me, so I have to start over because they can't even hear me when you keep. I mean, you're gonna be watching it, so why are you? I mean, don't be hating on Mr. Carruthers.
I'm not hit.
Anyway,
Okay.
oh, wait a minute. While we're talking about Mr. Carruthers' channel, uh, Langston is going to have to be featured on an episode of Mr. Carruthers' channel as well, because
uh,
Langston really dogged me out on that Houston bred channel. Langston.
Oh, Ronnie Q, Ronnie Q. You don't know how disappointing that was. You came out to a roaring start, 3-0. I said, "Oh, it's a wrap." And then when it came to playing some music that was, not, no slow jams or anything like that, you were out of your element. You were completely out of your element.
No, I
I
was
mean,
not. No, I was not. And you know my songs. You know all of my songs beat that bullshit that she was playing.
Ronnie Q, you pulled out LTD. And
LTD.
oh,
You,
come on.
my LTD song didn't beat that shit Houston Bred played. You know LTD is the bomb. Now you're gonna act like my song didn't beat out her song. Now you're gonna act like LTD was not the shit.
You didn't even when you played Dr. Dre, you played some vintage B-side track of Dr. Dre. It was like,
But the only reason I played Dr. Dre, that was a that was like a that was like a fuck you motherfuckers in the chat for because the only reason I played that song by Dr. Dre, it was like shooting up the chat because they voted that Tupac song that I played right before that didn't beat out that Little John Get Low. So
well,
that
you
was
know that
like
get
a
low.
retaliation song.
You know that
They
get
they
low.
voted Get
Get,
Low
get low is that
beat
song, Ronnie
Tupac.
Q.
Oh, get out of here. So
Get
that's why I
low is
played that Dr. Dre song to just shoot up the place in retaliation. So you get it.
well, Ronnie Q. Actually, now that I think about it, you and Carruthers may make a great
Oh,
versus, because
shut up.
I'm hoping you can beat Carruthers. I'm hoping you can beat
I
Carruthers.
can't stand him. Oh God. Hey, Miss
Because
Toby, you want to click the link, girl? We just up here chit chatting
Click,
about everything. I know you done
click to
probably seen some
Langston. You know
stuff.
I want that shit.
Miss Toby, I like Miss Toby. She just comes out and she's angry. She just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, William Carruthers, put Langston on the list. Okay, next topic, Sassy. I didn't want to interrupt you, but
Oh yeah, we were talking
your
about
man is
Troy
going
Allen.
on the list.
Troy,
You're
Troy Allen.
he's yes. So okay, let me preface it really quick. So Troy Allen was on Properly Bonafide too. So you guys, like I said, go check out. Okay, Miss Toby. Um, so you guys go check out Properly too. I don't even know how y'all gonna keep up. It's too many lives. But anyway, so he was up there, and somebody in the chat asked him, like, how do you feel about people, saying that there's no heterosexual men in the sector? What are your thought processes about that? Um, what are your thought processes about saying them on the other flip side saying that when they're trying to name any heterosexual men, then the people only can name you? What brought you to this sector? Why are you interested in it as a heterosexual man? And his answer, I thought, was very reminiscent of when me and Langston first met. That's what I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you come about on this sector? And, what brought you to it? So, babe, you could take it from there.
well, and going along with what Sassy just said, her concern is a legitimate concern that any woman should have if a guy is in this sector. Is he sweet? Is he, repressed? Is he in the closet? What's going on? Why are you in this sector? And it's a legit question. And I think what Troy communicated yesterday is what I had communicated many months ago to Sassy. And he was saying how he grew up, he would listen to his mother on the phone with her girlfriends. And that's exactly what I experienced as well. Hearing my mother being messy with all of her girlfriends, and her work friends, talking about, everybody on the job and blah, blah, blah. And then as I grew older, working in offices that were predominantly female, which is crazy, by the way. You learn a lot about females and you get kind of drawn into their drama because I'll be honest with you. I haven't worked with predominantly black females, but I have worked extensively with predominantly white females, all white females, and they are very petty and they're very phony in terms of, just being friendly to each other in their face and then talking behind their backs and, you know, uh, complaining to me about people who are not changing the coffee filter, just real trivial stuff. But, it's just the intrigue that goes on, the office intrigue with women. It just was always fascinating to me. So that's what kind of drew me into this sector, because there was a lot of just messiness, and I'm drawn to messiness. And I don't think that is like, you don't hear any heterosexual males openly state that for whatever reason. I guess they don't want to appear soft, so to speak. So, I'm always, when I'm in this sector, I tell, because people always bring it up, you can't really be straight if you in here, you know, and I'm always of the mindset like you can be straight and be in here. I'm a testament to that. Mr. Carruthers is a testament to that. There are several of us who are here for various reasons, but I think you will find, just based on Troy's response yesterday, that a lot of us, it's kind of like we grew up around women and around the gossip, around the mess. So this is just something that we're used to. But have no fear. We're flaming heterosexuals. But I can't speak so much to Carruthers.
Oh
But
my gosh,
me and
always
Troy,
taking a dig at
me
Miss.
and Troy Allen. No, I'm just playing, Carruthers. Don't get mad, man.
Oh, so Langston, did you come about this sector looking for a woman? Because that's
No,
basically what Troy was
bro,
saying. Huh? Oh,
Oh no. Troy said that? Oh, I didn't hear
yeah,
that part. No, no,
yeah.
no.
He
I
said
didn't.
he
But
said he
That's
he's
popped
what.
in the VS chat.
oh,
When I guess she was doing a members only, and I guess he wanted to talk to her, and she kicked him out because he because he was in there, being that it was members only, he wasn't supposed to be there. So he said he was
As yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying, Ro, and I think I have to tell Troy that I don't know if he's married or not still, but if he is married as a heterosexual male, I don't know if you listen to Sassy, but let me give you some advice. Yeah, stop going into Fifi's chat as soon as he
Oh
pops
God.
on. Stop going into, well, I don't want to put these other, but I see you playing. I see you play. I see.
Okay.
But you better
Um, uh,
better calm it down because it's giving me Kiki vibes. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
You
Shout out to
should have.
Fifi.
but
Shout out to
Langston,
Fifi TV. Roba, finish. What was the, because I think I did miss the beginning. What did he say about coming to he came in over here to find a woman?
from what he said that he saw VS, and she was like one of the best looking women he had ever seen, something like on that nature. And he said he
Mm-hmm.
just went in there and she kicked him out, and he was like, hold on, I have never been rejected by a woman before like that. So he said that he had that Pepe Le Pew type of vibe going on, where he was trying to chase after her.
who
So
said
I guess
that?
that's what he said, it kind of
Troy
got him
Allen.
into the
Oh,
sector. Yeah, unless he was
So
playing when he said it, huh?
but then what did isn't he married, or was he not married at the time?
he had to have been,
Ooh, see, I don't know that, but
cause
from what he said there, he said that
oh,
was how
I'm not
he
sorry, I don't
caught
know.
he caught eye into the sector from VS.
Excuse me, Troy. I don't know. You had to have been. I may have misspoken. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was funny because it was interesting because I was like, oh, really? Like that was how he I guess kind of found a stone in it, and because he said he had I guess that's how he formed his channel off of that kind of. But I don't think he ever started any type of a connection with VS though. Yeah, he said it in Properly Bonafide's live.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. That I thought, I mean, because I remember I came back to the live when he was saying something like my beautiful wife, and then he started talking about why he was attracted to this sector. So what did he say previous to that about his wife? Do you remember that part?
See, that's the part that I think I had came right into because I didn't hear him say anything about his wife. Yeah, see, I never knew that he was married.
Okay, well, like Ronnie said, Troy, if you're no longer married, or but I can't say that because I thought I just saw live not just a couple of months ago that you said something about your wife. So I don't know. I don't know too much about Troy, but I thought he was married. So that's why I was trying to figure out, did he say he met his wife in this sector? Is his wife in this sector? That's what I want to know. Because one thing, and Langston, come back up here. I don't know why you dropped off. I want to say that if Langston was not in this sector, or if I were not in this sector, I don't see how you can be. Let me say the man. If the wife or girlfriend is not in the sector as well, I don't see how they could um like participate in the sector issues. Kind to me and Miss Toby are talking about somebody that I don't know. Ronnie Q.
Sassy,
Um,
they could be looking for a boo, Sassy. Shoot, they see a picture like yours, and they like, hold on, I'm trying to holler at her.
yeah, but that's not how a masculine man is not gonna come into this type of sector looking for a woman. That just doesn't really work like that. I'm sorry. I mean, they can come over here for the shits or whatever, and then it happen upon somebody. But to use the beef sector as a dating site, that's like so far fetched. I know I'm in a relationship and I met my boyfriend over here, but it's not the norm. That is so far fetched to be like, I'm gonna be in the beef sector to find a woman. That's kind of weird. I mean, I, I'm just saying that is. That's weird. I mean, had Langston said that he was over here looking for a girl, or because let me tell you, if that's the case, then that means that you have to vet out a whole bunch of women. He just saw one woman and was laser beamed on that one woman talking about Langston and me. But if he had this whole string of women that he was trying to talk to, me and him would not be dating. You understand what I'm saying? So
Oh
that
yeah,
it's
that's
a far-fetched situation.
And Langston, I
Yeah.
Hey
have.
Rob, hey,
Oh, I'm sorry.
hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. Is Robin, is he the Troy Allen? Okay, go ahead, you guys.
Well, what were you gonna say, Ronnie?
No, I didn't want to interrupt Sassy.
Oh, she's finished. Go ahead.
You said you like the office messiness, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
because I'm.
said you like to see the messiness of the how women get along. I hate that. I really hate the cattiness of women. I I cannot stand it.
It's
Ugh.
it's so fast, but Ronnie Q as a male to me, we're looking because I'm not in it. Obviously,
Mhm.
I'm intelligent enough to stay out of that. But just from afar looking at it, it's just fascinating because there's a lot of like backstabbing, a lot of just trickery, deceit, a lot of. But what I really always point out, a lot of pettiness. I
Oh,
mean, it's unbelievable.
it's
It is unbelievable.
it's
But I
mind blowing. I it's so mind blowing. I worked I worked in male dominated fields most of my life. To have to work in certain areas where there's that office aspect of the jobs. I
right.
oh, it's just mind blowing. The pettiness of, oh my god, I can't stand it. I don't understand how uh women work amongst women. I really do not understand it. I I
Yeah, I'm the same
I
way, Ronnie
I'm
Q.
gonna
I've
be
always worked
quiet.
in Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I've always worked in male dominated situations as well. But I think that what Langston is saying is basically for the opposite.
Mm,
It's intriguing. Like I like working with males because it's like I'm getting some inside scoop on how they
mhm,
really talk. And Langston is
mhm,
saying he likes working with the women, sometimes, or he did in the past because he's getting the inside scoop. And remember,
mhm.
he's out of the mess, he's just listening to the mess. So
Yes.
Him and Troy Allen, when I heard Troy Allen say that, a lot of men, that we don't know how many straight men are in this sector because they're not going to make themselves known. They may be right there with their wives listening, but they're not going to make themselves known, right?
Mhm.
Um, for
Hey, Ronnie
fear
Q,
of
have you tried to get your husband to listen to the beef sector?
Oh no. My my husband has no time for the beef sector. Now, I get a lot of my reads from listening to my husband read people. Like he plays that basketball, that interactive NBA basketball stuff, and
Oh, okay.
and he'll read people, uh you know and he'll do little reads and stuff about people, and I get some of my reads from him reading people, about they haven't been out of their room and they living with their mama and stuff like that.
People forget like the black gaming sector is basically like the male beef sector. So
Yeah, yeah,
so that is kind of funny.
yeah, but
Everybody has their stuff. Babe, tell
uh-huh.
them about when we were at the Brazilian steakhouse and what happened.
Oh, somebody was going live. Somebody was going live. I forget what state we were in, but somebody was going live that we both wanted to listen to, and we had just been seated at our table, and we put in our earpieces to listen to the live, and we probably weren't talking for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I said to Sassy, I said, anybody who was observing us, other patrons of the restaurant, they would have to think that we're just a pathetic couple. There's no intimacy, there's no communication, but they don't realize we were sharing something at that moment because we're always talking about it. Um, so it's just something that we can do together. So like in your relationship, Ronnie, you guys are separated in terms of like your hobbies or your interests somewhat. He has his gaming, you have this.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy and I like my MMA and boxing and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but I also like this as well. I got addicted to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we share this. We even have heated discussions over the beef sector. Heated
Heated.
discuss heated.
Because
But
we're both like analytical and we both are strong minded, we have strong opinions. But we were just saying that, like laughing about that, because here we are at this wonderful, Brazilian steakhouse, quite lovely. Something big was happening. And I was just saying to him, if I was dating anybody else, I would not have been able to watch this in real time because it would have appeared that this is disrespectful. You can't have your phone out at the table while I'm trying to take you to a beautiful dinner. Like, this is crazy. But for us, it was okay. It was like, we
uh-huh.
don't make it was cool. If we wake up together and roll over and somebody's live, he's like, oh, okay, take it out of your ear, put it on speaker. Like, so it's interesting to have that in common where most people probably don't. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that should be normal, but it is for us.
It's your norm. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Very
Yeah,
interesting. So I enjoyed hearing
but
Troy
but
talk about it
but
yesterday.
but whole Ro did. I never really answered Ro in regards to coming into the sector. No, I didn't come into the sector to look for anybody. Matter of fact, the person who introduced me to the sector said, "Do not mess with any of these women in this sector because they're stalkers and they're crazy." And I said, I have no interest in talking. I'm not going to talk. I said, look, I don't have any. I said, these people are weird. I have no interest. I'm not going to do any of that. Anyway, long story short, you see, we're here now. And, but my original, I have been, there is that stigma attached to the sector, whether or not the women of the sector know, but there is a viewpoint that the women here are how can I say it? Let me be blunt. Are batshit crazy and stalkers. So I think and I'll be honest with you, that's going to scare off a lot of men. The only men that you probably will see come in here that are like the black sector, and those men heard that the women here have money because those are deadbeat guys
Hmm.
over. So, and they want to come over here because they heard that the women here are pretty loose with their purses, and uh and that has been spread for a while. I heard these, like there's a lot of money in this sector, That's why you have a lot of these gay guys pretending to be straight. Uh, and, it's unfortunate, but hey, this is where we're at. This is where we're
Okay.
at.
But since we're gonna sit up here and pour out the stereotypes, well, it's been said that all of the men over here are mostly closeted homosexuals or straight out homosexuals, or that
Exactly.
they are really uh, slow men or straight out uh, mentally handicapped men. So therefore, there's
And
nothing
they would be
there's
90% correct.
nothing to choose from over here. But I don't paint with a
A broad brush.
with a
Yeah.
dirty brush. So I don't
Ooh, a
paint
dirty
all
brush.
men over here in this sector with that dirty brush, Langston. So I don't believe that to be true. So
No, obviously, Ronnie, I'm not saying, hold on. I'm just telling you what the perception of others is and what was told to me by another woman before I even came in this sector. So, uh,
She, and I don't believe every woman over here is a drug addict,
clearly not.
is
Clearly.
on
I mean,
pills, that
yeah,
are
look at
not
Sassy and you. I mean, there's a whole bunch of women that are not,
intelligent,
yeah.
educated,
But
not
Ronnie, let's talk about
into
we're not
things. I think there are a
yeah,
lot of
so we're
smart
not
women on here. I
Wait,
think
hold on now. Now you're doing too much, Ronnie. You said
I
there's a
do.
lot.
No,
You said there's a lot.
I
You
do
know,
think that I really do think that there are a lot of smart women on here. I think there are a lot of educated women on here. I think there are a lot of
that they are.
independent women on here. I think there are a lot of women on here who are self-supportive. Uh, uh, homeowners have their shit together on here, who are not looking for anything but other than entertainment on here, a good laugh, a good kiki, who are not wanting it any type of way. I think there are a lot of people on here for the entertainment value of what this sector has to offer. I really do think that. And
okay,
then I
but
think that we put too much emphasis on the dysfunction of other women on here and paint women in this sector uh, about the dysfunction of the other women on here. I think that we
okay,
do that
but
too
what
much.
I and point well taken, Ronnie. But what I want to say is that there are no broad strokes to be swept. We understand that it cannot be all, but we
Hmm.
also have to understand that's why I named us the 10 percenters. I do believe that there's an overwhelming 90% that have some things going on. If it's drug abuse, alcoholism, severe trauma, a need to vent, a need for attention. There's a lot of things going on. So it's not just about being broke or being a stalker, but obviously there are some people that we know this, where we can look around our own homes and our own lives. We understand that there is a minority of people that have things going on in their real lives. However, we can't just say that. I'm just saying we understand it's not a broad stroke, but we see every day the fuck shit that goes on. And we are spectators. This is a spectator sport to some degree. So I
Right.
think when Langston is saying, yeah, that's true. Most of the men over here are probably closeted homosexuals or have some type of, down low issues. Not all, because I myself am a strictly heterosexual, very masculine man, you know? So
We're a mill girl.
I get it that it's not all, but I understand even though I get it that it's not all, I still understand that the overwhelming majority there are some issues. And I
Correct.
think that's what we're saying. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So
Look at her. She had the windmill for her baby. I ain't mad at you, girl. We're on the same page, Sassy.
Yeah, duly noted, y'all.
Yeah, but the dysfunction be so overt and in your face, and then the functioning people just be sitting back looking like, ooh, like when you in the zoo, the animals be so outright and in your faces that, the animals like be on full display, so like the patrons in the zoo, you know, they just like be on the sidelines and stuff like, so the animals are always on display. That's how it is in the zoo. The animals are on display, not the patrons.
Yes,
So you
not
know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Yeah.
Exactly. No, and that I mean, and that's the reason why I was like, hey, what am I gonna do with the Sassy show? Well, you know what? I can just do it for me and the 10%ers. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who don't, I mean, who the people who just want to come over here and chill and just chop it up. We don't, I ain't gonna say Ronnie Q don't want to be in a mess. I don't really think she wants to be in a mess, but she can't help it because she's gonna speak her truth. Same thing for Langston. He doesn't want to be in any kind of mess, but he can't not speak his truth. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, and my sound did go out, so that's funny you're saying windmilling. But I'm just wanted to make it clear that because he does talk in black and white. I mean, we have, I'm so gray and he's very black and white. So I definitely heard what he said, but he definitely needs to make it clear it can't be everybody. It just can't be. The statistics don't show that, and that's not how statistics work, right? There has to be a percentage of people that aren't going through these type of things. So I just wanted to make that clear because I did feel like it was a broad stroke being swept, and this is not. It can't be true. That's why I made up the town. The fake town in my head, but. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate sometimes we are all in the mess. Sometimes sorry, we are in the mess to clean it up. Yeah, Allie, you do that sometimes. Over here, that doesn't really go off too well, though, to be quite honest with you. I understand your point of view. But that's what they're here for, honey, for a click and a view and to be in the shit, honey. They're not here to be, you know, some of these people try to do lives and they try to preach at people and they try to tell them what they need to do better to be better. And child, ain't nobody over here for that. If you was, I mean, don't you can go listen to Roland Martin or Les Brown or somebody, right? Why would you be in the beef sector? They love the fuck shit. So, Allie, I hope that would be my only advice for you. Just understand when you click that link, they're for the fuck shit, baby.
I thought Les Brown died.
Or maybe he did, girl. Don't go listen to breast. Don't go listen to blessing. I mean, Les.
Please don't
Oh
go listen.
no,
No.
I didn't mean it. I
I
didn't
didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Sassy, see, that's why I really enjoy your channel. Like, you
But
are
I
very
said,
entertaining.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine, dear.
Damn, Ronnie Q. Thank you so much, bro. I know this live was lackluster, y'all. It was so much going on. I'm pretty sure that they gave us an ETA on the internet stuff. So I'm pretty sure next Saturday, my internet situation will have been taken care of by then. They're still out there fixing the line. So I'm just glad that I have the regular internet. But as you can see, StreamYard wants the 5G in the house, honey. But thank you, Ro. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you came up. I promise next time I'll let you talk more because I love your uploads and just letting us know what's going on. You keep it up.
Oh, thanks, Sassy. I appreciate you too, dear. Um, this was a lot of fun. I love watching you as well, Sassy. I tell you, you always keep me laughing. And Ronnie Q, I love your commentary as well, dear.
Thank you,
I get a
Ro.
kick out of y'all.
Thank you. Like you too, Ro.
I'll be talking with y'all soon. And Sassy, you and Langston, y'all hold on strong, okay? Y'all got this relationship thing intact, and we gonna learn something from y'all. Shoot, gay or straight relationships can learn a whole lot from Sassy and Langston.
I think her sound went out.
Oh dang. Yeah, Ronnie Q, I really think that I really like what Sassy and Langston have going on. I'm gonna
I
tell you
think
the
I'm
honest
back
truth.
now.
You're back.
Oh,
Yeah, go
oh.
ahead.
Sassy, when I saw that video with you and when I think you were like telling everybody that you and Langston were a couple and you were talking to Rosario. And I gotta tell you, it was so hilarious Sassy, but I know you were serious. I know you were serious, but it was very funny because I felt that Presario didn't believe your relationship. But I'm like, no,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna fall on that train. This
Right.
relationship is real,
You
real
know what?
deal.
That was really, really interesting. Everybody, for the most part, like I remember Ronnie Q. See, there's certain people who can listen and understand the energy, and Ronnie Q was one of them. Because I know damn well if she thought it was fake, she would have had no problem saying it. But she was one of the first ones to be like excited about it and understand like, no, they ain't playing. This is for real, and and she was giddy about it, which I thought was like really just sweet. I thought like it really endeared me to her, you know what I'm saying? But there were those people who are pessimistic about everything, and that is Langston. He does not believe anything anybody says. Ronnie Q can say, I have a dog. You can hear her dog in the back. He said, Ronnie Q ain't got no damn dog. And you be like, what? I heard it. Why are you saying that? So because of dating him, I understood that people were gonna think it was something, that wasn't real. But I was like, That's not my vibe. I would never, ever say anything like that. That's just weird to me. That's not how I get down. But I did understand it. But at the same time, I'm like, if you just sit back, and my style is more sit back and chill before I attack the person. So I was just like, if you sit back and chill, see, now that was what, 8 or 9 months ago. Then you can see, okay, yeah, it's real. Like, but these people, they don't get paid to sit back and chill. They get paid to pounce. But I must say that most people, Miss T Velocity, shout out to, I think I saw Queen Diva in the house. What's up, Lavon? Anybody that's entering the room, I'm sorry, y'all. It's been like a little whirlwind today. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. But there were some people that waited to tell me, to my face, so to speak, to my avatar's face, that is this real, girl? But some people just wanted to talk shit in the chat. And I was like, that ain't what we about to do, because you're not going to be talking about Sassy line, because that's just not what I do. But yeah, it was interesting. All right, I do want to say this, Allie. I don't preach at people. I enjoy myself here. I'm very discriminating by where I go. So that's a three-part. I do think that you are a little preachy. I know you enjoy yourself over here, and I can see that you're very discriminating about where you go. So thank you for that.
You're so shady.
I mean, it's three-parter, you know what I'm saying? And I prefer sassy. Thank you. I'm so sassy. But I know, but because I'm just giving Allie a little bit of advice, because I can dig where she come. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I dig where she's coming from. Miss Dovey, calm your voice. Oh, this person, don't get too upset. Oh, girl, they are having the time of their lives. Okay, the time of their lives. They don't give a damn. Okay.
Okay. Her mic's going out again. She'll be back.
Yeah, you know what, Ronnie Q, I tell you, I gotta get internet for my for the place I'm at now, because I'm actually on I guess sometimes some places that you get, I guess they come with some type of internet. So
Mhm.
I've been kind of using this for a little while, and I'm so shocked that it's working.
It's
A
working.
lot of times I do cut off and cut back on, but I'll use this until I am able to get some stable connection.
Well, it sounds pretty stable. It's done well all throughout this broadcast. You ought to get
Yeah.
it. You ought to give Sassy some of it.
Yeah, I'll definitely give my chat sister some of
Why
this.
people why
Take some of
people
this
trying to be
hops over
shady when they
here.
knew I
Hops my
couldn't talk? No, this wasn't my fault. This was a whole spectrums issue. They did tell us yesterday. I guess they came to work on something simple on the
Uh-huh.
lines, and something happened. So they did send out a notice and say, you can use your. I'm just glad I'm able to use regular internet, but you won't have any type of advanced internet, which is what I have. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good lesson. So StreamYard don't like it. If you're not using 5G, it's like, oh, I guess it's pulling too much for like just regular internet. But yeah, so hopefully it will be back up. But the TV is on, the phones are working, and We struggled through the show, but honey, we made it. I appreciate the 15 or 20 of y'all that stuck it out with us. So let's do a recap. Y'all need to go. I mean, this is too much though, because I heard it's just since I've been on here, I've heard three more people. They telling me three more people went live, but Properly Bonafide Live, if you want to laugh, honey, Uncle Tim, let them have it. Properly was all up in her feelings about she is not homosexual, she is heterosexual. So, I don't call nobody no name that they don't answer for. So, okay. However, Properly, I would say that your naysayers did do a good job of showing your own words that did appear as though you were a closeted lesbian. I will say that, and I guess that's the reason why you felt the need to speak on it, because when you group all of the things that you said together, it does sound like someone who has some type of suppressed sexual energy, okay, in regards to the same sex. However, I want to say again, when you said you're straight, you're heterosexual, that is what I take you for, what at your word, okay? Then you guys got to check out Yusef's show last night. A banger, an hour and 50 minutes. You got to start from the beginning, and then you can start red balling because it's a straight banger. Him and Dory and Raw and Mona, a mess. Tracy's live, a must see. Again, I did not see all of it, but honey, I mean, and what's that lady's name from the other sector? A jokey. Lord have mercy, she knows how to drag. She told Dory she looked like the back of a fucking gorilla. I said, what?
Oh my Lord.
Dory, you need to get her back. I don't know if you did another reaction video or whatever, but you need to get her back because she let you have it. And then y'all can check out Bree's live this morning, because I guess she's going through the details of what happened with SB and PL. I don't really want to touch that. It was just really weird. I found it to be a little odd. I think that the most that I probably would have done if that coincidence happened to me is probably took the picture and shared it with my people. But to post it on live, it was odd, to say the least. So that's what happened. And I'm sorry I didn't get to all the world news. We got to talk about the midterm elections next week, and the Dems losing the Virginia governor. But they won the New Jersey governor by the hair on their chinny chin chin. We got to talk about QAnon showing up in Dallas, I believe.
Well, I think Sassy went out again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ronnie Q.
Yeah.
Next time we'll get our world news then, dear.
She's only allowed to report on local news.
Yeah, they said this time, this is what we getting right here. That
As
local.
soon as she said QAnon, she got cut.
Shoot, you know how the government do stuff. They do things though. They be watching. They say they watch.
Mm-hmm. It's a conspiracy. It's like you can't report on QAnon.
I know. Did y'all hear them as soon as I said Q? Them hoes said, "Shroop." I don't think so, bitch.
Yo, I got a copyright claim the other day.
About saying what?
Nothing in the world. How about they gave me a claim for a song that had a blank screen, had a black screen. I was like, hold on, what the heck is this copyright claim about?
You can't play the songs though, and they're shutting down on that. I want to talk about that. I want to see how you guys do these verses without them like totally just shutting down and blocking your channel. I played CeeLo, 90 seconds of CeeLo Green, fuck you, Saturday, and they dropped my shit. I mean, they blocked it, so I had to take that out. That's why we lost the chat. But then we're going to talk about all the new black mayors next week. Pittsburgh has a black mayor. New York City, shout out to NYC, has a black mayor. And so, yeah. Oh, and then we got to talk about the Afghani children that are being sold so the rest of their family can eat. Just, y'all, it's a whole bunch of world news that was like crazy, but I do have clips about that. I did not hear about Biden's daughter. Oh, Lord. Now I definitely got to replay that. What's up, Auntie Donna? Hey, boo, smooches.
Did you
All
hear
right,
about
y'all.
them offering the immigrant children from who were separated from the border, $450,000 uh, from being separated from their parents
450,000 a piece.
a piece.
Wow.
I hope they get it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a damn. I mean, I hope they get it because that was travesty that's actually been swept up under the rug.
Um, uh, uh, uh okay.
I don't believe
Yeah,
that's gonna happen though, Ronnie Q. Say what you want to say, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They're not gonna get in no damn 450, a half a million dollars a piece. You know how many of them it was?
it
There
was.
might it might be a class action suit
It's something like
together.
I believe it's something like they're talking about something like 800 to 1,200 people.
Oh, okay. So the class action suit will break down into about 450
No, no,
a
no, no,
person.
no, 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 a piece, a
That's what I'm
piece.
saying. That's why I said the class action will break down to about 450 a person, 450K a person. Okay. That
Correct.
makes sense because they're that makes sense because they it might be 20 million or something and they're that makes sense. The government has 20 million. I kind of get that.
Sassy,
I, huh?
yes, but it's really odd how reparations are really quick to come to everybody, and everybody is quick to get reparations. The Japanese, the Mexicans, everybody is quick. This bill to stop Asian hate was very quick to go through. Everybody is quick to get a tally uh, put on the importance of the things that were done wrong to them. But when it comes to African Americans, if nobody wants to talk about reparations, about the wrongs that have been done to black people. It's like, oh, get over it. Oh, we don't have any money to pay for it. Oh, uh, you know, how can you pay for that? Nobody ever wants to talk about the reparations for what was done to us. And we're always supposed to overlook, forget about, but you can never talk about reparations for the black lives that were lost, stolen, and taken from. But it's always so quick for reparations for everyone else.
Well, I don't. I think reparations is a it is a past topic. I think that it should have happened probably about 90 years ago, if not a little bit longer, and it didn't. The reason why I say get your money, get your money, get your money is because I'm okay with any person of color getting what's due to them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we didn't get it, we should have. This is what I was talking about a week or so ago about how the Asians, like you're saying, they were in those in prison camps. They got out of that shit and they made the best of it. It's like, listen, when Asian hate started going on, they gathered those people. They went to the streets. They went to the media. They used their resources. And they said, no, bitch, not us. You're not going to be fucking up our old people for no fucking reason because of a damn flu that we didn't have anything to do with it. So
Mm-hmm.
just because I can see the fault of what they did to us or how we're not able to gather ourselves and put forth the same effort does not mean that I'm going to hate on somebody else. Because quite honestly, the Haitians, shout out to the Haitians. The Haitians need to be they don't need to be trying to kidnap people. They need to be trying to get some money and get a lawyers, a class action suit and say, no, you're gonna let us in the fucking borders like you let everybody else in the motherfucking borders.
Yeah, but they got
Yeah.
they got roped up. They got roped up like cattle, and they got quickly sent straight back to Haiti, which is a failed nation. That the
It's a
same thing didn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, but
So
because where are
they
our
had no
people?
recourse.
Where
You
are
know.
our people, though? Our
Hmm.
people should be here to gather them to say, this is what we're going to do. That's what I'm saying. I don't put all the blame on the white man. The white man has already told us how he feels about us.
Well,
I'm saying, where is Jesse Jackson Jr., the third, the fourth, and the fifth, and what's that lawyer Crump? Where were they
Crump.
to help their,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, where
Mm-hmm.
were they to gather their Haitian brothers and sisters and say, this is
Mm-hmm.
how we're gonna do this and guide them to the
Mm-hmm.
promised land? Fuck the
Well,
dumb shit.
actually, where were our senators and our congressmen who
Whoever, where
went to the borders and visited the Mexican children, but they never went to the borders to visit the Haitian refugees? Let's
everybody in
start.
power,
Let's start
where
with
are the
our
black sisters?
elective officials that we, the people, put into office.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
I
you.
agree. I'm saying the people, whoever is in power, whoever, I don't care if it's a celebrity, Ti, and Jay Z,
But see,
Beyonce.
we the people didn't put Beyonce and these people in the office. See, we
I'm
the
not saying
people
that.
put
I'm not saying
these
that.
representatives into
That
office. So
that's
what we the people can do is hold these people accountable.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if they fail us, where are our other leaders? Is what I'm saying. No
I
excuses. We
get you.
don't
I
some
get you.
No excuses. Like, there's too many
Mm-hmm.
black people with money and power.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Oprah? Where is Tyler? I could go on
Huh.
and fucking on.
Where has
Okay?
Oprah and Tyler ever been on any major black
I don't know.
issues?
Well, I'm just saying, where are they? I don't have an issue with them in regards to
Isn't Oprah's isn't her, like her family from Haiti?
Her family's from Tennessee, and Tennessee is one of the poorest educated states in the United States. But she wants to prop up education. But Tennessee has one of the lowest reading one of the lowest reading levels in the United States. But she does nothing to help educate black youth in Tennessee.
Oh wow.
Well, again,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Where are our leaders? Where are our people? We cannot expect the same old shit from people who don't give a fuck about us. It's not the white man's job to lift us up and to get us our due just. It's our people that should be saying, leading our people to what is owed to them. And the way that they did the Haitians is exactly the way that they do
Mm-hmm.
the dark skinned people, and they needed some type of guidance. So I don't give a fuck who it is, what they do for a living. If you got some coin, because that's the only person,
Mm-hmm.
we could have put enough pressure. They could have did, I call it the black, the back room chat, honey. They could have did a whole underground, you know what I'm saying, B6 mission on them hoes, and said, not our Haitian brothers and sisters, which we sending them back there for. They can't live, they
Mm-hmm.
can't survive over there.
It's a failed nation.
It's a failed nation. It's awful over there. They can't survive over there. No, we're gonna bring them hoes in here just like y'all did the fucking Cubans, bitch.
Just like you did to Afghanistan, that you got
Just like
living
you did the Afghanis. That
San Francisco, New York City, the most expensive cities in the United States. You're sending them to live with money to live, housings to live, but you're sending Haitians back to Haiti, a failed nation. Some of them who have not lived there in over 10 years. But nobody in the B sector wanted to talk about that while it was going on because everybody was too busy talking about bullshit.
well, that's why we come over here, girl. They're not gonna talk about that kind of shit. They don't even. I mean, come on. 78% of them don't even know it happened. That's why I said I wanted to show y'all the clip of the Afghanis kids being sold, because I really did want to talk about how a fundamental religious society is saying that this is okay to sell young children. This is the poverty that they're in.
Hmm.
And when I typed it into YouTube, it goes back 6 to 8 years. So this isn't anything new. So It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap this up. I do want to leave y'all with this picture. Let's see if I know how to do this. I made some salmon the other day, y'all,
Ugh, I
and I
love
was
salmon. How you
It-
cook it?
me too. So
oh
listen, y'all.
Lord,
I
I love
made this.
salmon.
Me too. I love salmon. So I was really tired. I've been working like 12 hours a day, and I was really tired. So I was thinking to myself, I don't feel like bringing out this pan, that pan, this pan, and I use the air fryer, y'all, like it's a microwave, okay? But I was like, I'm not gonna put, I don't put salmon in the microwave because salmon cooks easy on the stove. Put some little olive oil, season it up, boom. So y'all, I made this. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I made this
There you go,
in
Sassy.
one,
Work that screen yard. Work it.
baby, don't jinx me. You know this sound going out in 5, 4, 3. Hold on. Look at my salmon, y'all. Can you see it?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So, y'all, I made this all in one pan. I was so excited, y'all. It was so funny. So I did the potatoes first, right? Smothered my potatoes and then pushed them to the side of the pan because they still needed some extra work. And
Mm-hmm.
then I did the salmon, same pan. Then I put my little broccoli in there, turned off the heat, put my lid on. That's little
Yeah, that salmon is looking mighty good.
Scrumptious.
Ronnie Q, we should definitely, that's what should have been our mission to go get us a plate from Sassy. She
I
showed us
know.
this at the end. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, because where my grocery store that I usually go to, they have um a salmon called, is it like a hickory bourbon, something like
Mm-hmm.
that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's some good salmon right there. And like, Sassy said, it's so easy to cook on the stove. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know this sound. All right. But yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all because I mean, this probably took me like 10 minutes to make. Y'all know, well, I'll say that the potatoes take a bit longer. This was a 20-minute meal and it was so easy, one pan, baby. And it's non-stick. So, honey, wash that bitch real quick, put it up. Goodbye. Thank you very much. So, I just wanted to
Mm.
share
Yeah.
that with y'all because that's my new thing. Because, Ronnie Key, were you taught like that? Like you don't cook fish and anything else because it's all going to taste like fish?
No, I don't cook fish and anything else. No.
Exactly, right. So that's
Yeah.
what that because that's what we've been taught. But y'all, it did not, it was delicious. Now I don't know it's because I'm eating it all together, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't my broccoli tasted like broccoli. My potatoes were potatoes. It wasn't fishy or any, it was just so quick and easy. So I wanted to tell y'all that.
That looks good.
It was
Yeah, sure
delicious. But
does.
I eat salmon twice a week. So I get this one packet of salmon that's like a Whole Foods sells it where it's like pre-cut and it's like two pieces, two I think 8-ounce pieces or something. Anyway, so I get one pack for a week anyway, and I just eat it 2 times a week so I can get my salmon in. I really want to go pescatarian like 4 days a week, but I think I'm only like at 3 days. So the other day I eat either shrimp stir fry or some kind of fish and something vegetables. But I really trying to go with like 4 days a week if I can do that. And then you know what I mean? Because all that meat is just like so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, that's my one pot meal. It was very delicious.
Yeah, that looks good. I get mine
Yeah,
from
sounds
Sam's
good.
Club. I get the bigger pack from Sam's Club because I love salmon. Yeah. And I usually you don't eat rice then, huh?
I do.
I usually make mine and then I'll put it over a bed of rice and I'll squeeze some lemon over it and then
Mhm.
I'll put some spinach around it. Oh, it's
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
delicious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of that right
Yeah,
there, Ronnie Q. All
I
of
like
that.
that too. I like that
Mm-hmm.
too. I like this dirty rice thing that I do though when I do rice with the salmon because it's already I don't know, it seems like it's already light and I know that's the point of it. So that's why I normally make me just a few potatoes because it'll just fill me up better. But if I do, I have to show y'all that I made some salmon with some dirty rice and then kept the rice. I use jasmine rice, basmati,
Shoot,
all
you
that
know what, Ronnie
different
Q? I
rice.
gotta tell you, Langston is so lucky. He got him a whole cook right here now.
Let me tell y'all, Langston did not think that I could cook. He thought I was just talking. You know
Uh-huh.
how women, I guess women, I don't know, but I guess women pretend like they can cook, or they say, or even maybe not, maybe they think they can cook, but then when you taste it, you be like, girl. So our first meal, well, me, not our first meal, my first time cooking for him, I was like, I didn't know what I was like, well, what do you want? This Negro says fried pork chops, hot water cornbread, okra, and something else. And I was like, that is not a first meal.
What kind of cornbread was that now again, Sassy? You said you called it
Hot
hot breaded.
hot hot water cornbread.
Oh, hot water cornbread. Oh, he just is that just a jiffy?
Don't nobody eat no Jiffy cornbread.
He wanted that right out out
That's
the grease.
cake. Don't no real people eat no Jiffy cornbread, but people from New York City or somewhere.
No, hot water cornbread is it's exactly what it says. It's like hot, it's like all the stuff that you would do with regular cornbread, but instead of milk and baking it, it's you put boiling hot water and you fry it. Can y'all hear
Oh,
me?
okay.
I hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
hear you.
Yeah.
See, I've
I
never
know.
made hot water cornbread. Olivia was talking about hot water cornbread before, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I don't know how to make that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, Google it. It's super easy. The only thing I'll tell you is that the water depth, it has to be boiling water. And when you mix up your flour and your cornmeal and all that kind of, I don't know about flour, but yeah, it's a little bit of flour, but cornmeal and all that, when you mix that up, and you have to like put in a little bit of hot water and then mix it up and then put in a little bit more, because if it's too loose, then it's not going to form a patty for you to be able to fry.
Hmm.
So, but anyway, that's what he wanted. And I thought that was so ghetto, because I was like, I cook a whole bunch of stuff. I do not cook. I mean, like, I just never cook fried pork chops for somebody on a first cook. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I
Oh,
remember, y'all, I took a nap, and because we had been drinking and chilling the whole day. Anyway, I took a nap. I came back. Actually, I fried pork steaks. I came back. That Negro had ate all the damn pork steaks, left the bones on the like serving tray. I guess he said, "Oh, let me stop." He left me one more to eat. Y'all, it was a ghetto good time. It was a real ghetto good time. Child, that's all.
you didn't make no
You sound like you had a
gravy?
ball.
You didn't make no gravy and at least smother one pork chop in the gravy?
Girl, do you know I
That's it.
always
Yeah.
do that? I cannot. The other day I was making smothered chicken, and I was thinking I gotta have one piece of fried chicken, but I just didn't, because again, it's just so late and stuff when I get off. I always do that. I can't bet, honey. I don't. Can you type? Did I make a smothered pork? No, I don't think I did, Ronnie, because he said he didn't want any smothered pork chops. I think I can't remember, because I always do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think, but remember, this is his first meal from Sassy. So it was like whatever he wanted. Because
Mm-hmm.
I would not have been frying no pork chops and frying no cornbread. And girl, I wouldn't have been doing all that shit. Like, that was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Too much. That's not how I eat. But that's what he wanted. And then I think the next time I cooked for him was what I wanted to cook, which was some lamb and I forgot. Lamb and something else. He would have to tell y'all. I forgot. He must be
See,
watching MMA, because he ain't here. I don't know where the hell he is. But
Sassy, you had to
You
turn off
you
your
watching some
elegance,
porn.
Sassy.
wait,
What?
what did you
Oh,
say, bro?
Oh, I said you had to turn off your elegance for that meal. You had to go to the ghetto. Like, we in the
I had
ghetto
to go to
now.
the
Let me
hood,
go here.
baby. I had to go to
Let me
I had to go to the hood for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, by this time he had already taken me to 3 or 4 5 stars. So I guess he was like, we done with that $300-400 dinner meal shit. Just make me some. Oh, I ain't gonna even tell y'all the other thing that he wanted. Where are you? Can I tell him everything you wanted? Cause baby,
Please.
this shit was so y'all,
Want
this
some
shit was
grape?
so
What do you want? Some grape Kool-Aid?
may as well. No, he ain't asked for no Kool-Aid. This nigga wanted, I forgot the name, pigtails.
Oh, oh.
Oh, he wanted. Oh, he really wanted that down south right there, the
Oxtails.
pigtail.
I know he didn't want no pigtails.
Right, that
I,
pigtail, right
I
up.
didn't even know they still sold pigtails. Langston, get up here.
Yeah, Ronica, some things you can do with the pig though.
I remember we used to have pigtails when we were little kids. Pigtails, pig feet, and what else? Pigtails, pig feet.
Pig tongue.
No, pigtails,
Yeah, he
pig
wanted
feet.
pigtails. And and I think, and I called my mom and I said, "What the fuck is pigtails?" And she just started laughing. And she's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Mama." And she's like, so after like a week after he bought, because we had to go to the hood grocery store. Y'all, we went to the hood grocery store. A matter of fact, when we had the pigtails, this is when y'all can see us in the villa. Remember Ronnie Q?
Uh-huh.
With the Oriental rugs and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the fireplace and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
and the
And yeah,
expensive kitchen and whatnot.
and yeah,
And
and that,
we
and
up in
yeah,
the white people house cooking pigtails.
cooking
Okay.
pig ass.
Ghetto. We is ghetto. Maybe we was
Sassy, when
drinking
you went
that.
inside, when you went in that grocery store, did you have to fight anybody off at the line? Because they said they like to skip the line now over at the self checkout. Did you have to be like, hold on,
I didn't
it,
do self checkout. I didn't do self checkout, but those people were looking at us like we were the feds, and we was like, no, we just came for some pork steak and some pigtails, baby. We're not coming in here to tell on y'all. Y'all keep selling y'all weed or whatever the fuck y'all doing in the back. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But it was a hood store. They hadn't mopped in about 10 years. They had all the ghetto shit, and I was like, "Oh, this is taking me back." That was what was up, y'all. It was so funny. It was so funny. But that's what that nigga wanted. And yeah, Mr. Carruthers, my mom, after like a week, she was like, "You kept saying pigtails, pigtails." She said, "I think we call them pig." I forgot pig butt, pig. I forgot what my mama said. I now I forgot because we didn't eat them growing up. We didn't eat that. We ate a lot of stuff, but we didn't eat that.
Talking about
So she
eating
was
everything from the rooter to the tutor.
the rooter to the tutor, and
I
then I
used to eat
told
them
his.
pig ears.
I never have pig ears. I had pig feet, but that had to be when I was super little, and it was like my great grandmother. And I was like, they were sticky, and I was like, I don't think I like this. But I do use pork to season stuff. I do use turkey, but I'm still one of those Negroes that uses pork to season stuff. A good old smoked ham hock or neck bone is my choice. But when I'm trying to be good, I'll use smoked turkey. But I never had used but he didn't want the pigtails to season anything. He wanted the pigtails to eat. In fact, that was his appetizer. Y'all, it was ghetto. It was real ghetto. We was in the villa being real ghetto.
Yeah,
Drinking our cat.
we used to eat pigtails when I was real young. Yeah, them little curly tails up on the with
Ew.
rice
No,
and
no, it
lima
wasn't.
beans.
No, it wasn't Kurt. No, not the tail. That's what I'm saying. That's what
Just the
it
butt.
wasn't it's the butt, that little butt part thing.
What?
It's close to the chitlin.
Exactly. It's like a little, it looks like
You
trying to
mean
tell you
hog
what it.
log?
No, you're talking about the guts. I'm talking about on the outside of a pig, not the tail. But like, okay,
The
y'all know if you
rectum?
have It's not the rectum. No, you're talking. That's inside. This is outside.
The
This is
tail.
no. It's not squiggly. Like it's not the literal tail.
It's the part before you get to the tail, or
The
something like
booty.
that. It's the, it's the twerk. It's the part where you twerk, right? The part
The
that they can
booty.
twerk.
What is she talking?
Yeah,
The
you know, maybe
booty.
she gonna pull up a picture around it cute, because
The
I got
booty.
a picture of that in the store being cut up and put in a shrink wrap. I mean, put in the shrink wrap and all of that. I'm like, I'm thinking about
I'm thinking about the pigtails.
yeah, because I know a lot of people said they used to eat the pigtail. But I was like, the pigtail looked like it's so small. So, I was wondering how many do you get in a pack? But I guess we had to see.
I'm trying to pull it up now. Let me see, because it's not the tail. I think it should. And he is doing something. Damn, what is it called? Let me look up pig butt. No, because they're gonna give you a pork butt. You know what I'm saying? They thinking that you mean the pork butt. Hold on, let me look up images and see.
You sure
No.
Sassy, you sure it was the pigtail that y'all ate?
Oh Lord, hold on. Turkey tails. Oh, turkey tails, not pigtails. Turkey tails.
Okay, oh,
Sorry,
y'all was with the turkey. Okay.
but it was still some ghetto shit. Hold on.
See,
Turkey tails.
what is it that
My
we be the turkey
my son.
legs? I like the turkey legs.
No, it was a turkey. It was a turkey tails. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Damn, my internet is so
Oh,
fucking
like like Rasputia's family used to feed Norbit.
Oh, did
Rem-
they?
Remember on Norbit, they used to always let Norbit eat the turkey ass.
Oh, I didn't know that. I can't remember. Yeah, but I'm horrible at remembering movies. Hold on, y'all.
I forgot
Hold
about
on
that
before
part.
my sound go back out. Ah, shit. Hold on. That's the wrong picture, obviously. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to show y'all a picture.
Sassy, you gonna be Lacey gonna be wanting another ghetto meal now. Here you talking about these pig
Always.
these turkey
Always.
tails.
Okay, hold on. This is turkey tails.
Wow,
Y'all, can
I
y'all
never
see it?
saw those before. They probably good. Turkey tails. Is that new, baby?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Did you?
you can use those to season your greens. You can use those instead of ham hocks to season your greens and to season your string beans and things like that. You can use those instead of salt pork and things like
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
I
y'all.
I'm
I'm
never
gonna
doing those.
definitely
I
be
use
doing that.
those.
I
Mm-hmm.
had never, yeah, I had
Get them
never even.
smoked. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, they were smoked. They were
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
smoked. But he did not want them in anything. He wanted them as an appetizer. So instead of our regular crab cakes, because I'm a crab cake connoisseur, so he already knows when we go out, I gotta get the crab cake. So he was like, "We're not doing no bougie shit. We're not doing no $50 crab cakes. We're not doing no filet mignon. We're not doing none of that shit. We're doing fucking turkey butts, fried pork steak, okra, and hot water cornbread. And I think I made some cheesy mashed potatoes or some shit. Y'all, it was ghetto. It was a ghetto good time, honey. And we was tipsy off that kettle one, and we was acting a fool in them people villa. It was a good old time. Yes, child.
I love me
So
some okra
anyway,
too.
I love okra. He did not like
Yeah, you know what, Ronnie Q, have you ever had breaded okra?
I don't eat okra. My family eats okra. I don't like okra because I don't like the slimy consistency of okra. So I've never tasted it.
Yeah, I do everything with that breaded okra or regular okra. I like to put mustard on the breaded okra though. I just, but you know what? I never really ate it a lot when I was younger. It's something that hit me when I grew up. I was like, it's just something about me and okra now.
Have you ever had it fried?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Oh, yeah, because breaded isn't.
Breaded
No, I
is
haven't had
fried.
breaded. Oh yeah, that's the one that I look. Yeah, I love me some of
Yeah,
that.
so when he asked for okra, I automatically did. I didn't see because that's not the way my family eats. There's no way we're gonna eat three fried things on one plate unless it's fish and French fries or something. But that's the only two. But when he said okra, I automatically went to what we call okra gumbo, or people call like succotash with corn and stewed tomatoes or whatever. Right? That's the kind of okra I made. No, this ghetto bougie Negro wanted fried okra, turkey tails, fried hot water cornbread, fried pork steak. I was like,
Oh no, look
Negro.
at
But
Sassy. You
you,
see all that all that fat that he want to give you, all that fat right there.
but
And he knows, and because he hates when I call myself fat, because I'm not fat, but I need to lose 20 pounds because the COVID. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh no, 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 you good, you real good. I'm like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Y'all, it was so ghetto hood, it was ridiculous. Yes, for the kettle one, honey.
but
Oh, honey.
but you can fry okra. Well, our family fry okra. We don't put no breading on it. They just chop it up and they put it in the skillet and fry it. Not in deep fry it with oil,
Oh,
just a
you mean
little
like
oil on
saute
it.
it?
Yeah. They
Okay,
don't
gotcha.
Oh yeah, I know
yeah.
that fat.
Yeah, I mean, but I like
I
it.
might
I
try it.
really only like okra gumbo. I mean, I like okra, but I put okra in a lot of stuff. I like okra. It's good, but he didn't like that. He didn't want that
Shoot,
okra
Langston
and
said he
greens.
just
Like
wanted
we
all
put,
that
he
fried
just wanted a whole
goodness.
bunch of ghetto shit. Yeah, we don't put okra in greens, but we do put okra in cabbage. Cut it up and put it in cabbage. And there is a way for it to not to be so slimy, Ronnie Q, but I do get it that a lot of people just don't like it. All right, y'all, let's get up out of here. Let's see what these streets is talking about. I really appreciate y'all joining me because y'all know Spectrum had me looking out real, real, real shady out here. Okay.
All right.
So
Have a
I,
good day.
I
Take
appreciate
care,
y'all.
Ronnie
I was,
Q. Take
yep.
care, Sassy.
Bye, you guys. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. All right, chat. Um, Thank you guys for sticking it in. Y'all know how we do it over here, just talking about all kind of nonsense. I call this the Seinfeld show, honey. It's a show, honey. We ain't got shit to talk about. We just make a show out of a show. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But y'all holler at me in these streets. Y'all go check out everybody. It was, honey, it was the beginning of a murderous weekend. Oh, shout out to DKL. He did fuck off Friday last night, honey. It started out slow, but baby, it ended with a bang. My new best friend in my head is Sarah Van. I don't know if it's Sarah Vaughn or if it's Sarah Van with your 79-year-old swaggerlicious ass. Get on, get on my team, Miss Sarah. I love you. Okay. Girl, you let the girls have it. Honey, y'all scroll. Now she's on the phone, so I don't know how far y'all got to scroll to hear Miss Sarah, but honey, Miss Sarah let the girls have it. Duchess was smitten as well he should have been. Shout out to Miss Sarah. Come on over here and hang out with your homie, because you're my friend in my head. I don't give a damn what you say. Okay? You don't have no choice. Okay?